Alrighty, fellas, yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and I've done PokeMMO raids in the past, but I have done no raids for the Halloween 2024. This is my first ever attempt in possible guide at the Galvantula raid. This is the first raid. It's over in Viridian Forest in Kanto, where you can go different locations in different regions. This is the location that I'll be fighting him at. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump into it. My team, my lead is looking like light clay Sableye with screens. I don't need the Will-O-Wisp will do nothing against this. I want to set up screens against the Galvantula to help my teammate. I will be randomly queuing into this to see if I can do that like the average player can. I will be setting up screens with Sableye to help my team, and then switching over to Torkoal. And even if the Torkoal dies, that's kind of okay / preferred. I probably click Explosion on him anyway to let him die. I'm just trying to set up Sun with Heat Rock. Would also depend on what our teammates do. We have Light Clay Sableye with screens, Heat Rock, Drought, Torkoal, Typhlosion with Choice Specs and Eruption, PP maxed, Rampardos, Shiny, with Head Smash, Choice Band, and just Giga Chad stuff. And then Chandelure with Fire Gem, Fire Blast, Safeguard. Arguably should be Flamethrower here. But I just have Fire Blast. I'm not going to change it for this fight. It should be fine. We should have enough damage. I've heard this is the easiest raid out of the 3 implemented so far. And then Flare, Blitz, Choice Scarf, Darmanitan. So something like this should work. It's really just you want some setup, and then switching over into... You want setup to help your team, like screens, like Sun. Switching over into super effective moves, high level Pokemon, strong Pokemon. It's really all I've seen. Fast Pokemon. This seems decently easy. Maybe I'll be proven incorrect and I'll have to change my strategy. We'll have to see. But this seems a lot easier than other ones so far. Let's go ahead and jump into the first raid and see what this looks like. Hey, have you ever thought about making a video in which you calculate the worth of your account? I've done that. I've done a net worth in the past, but it was about a year or two ago. I definitely could redo it. It's been a while. It's been a while. Hey, YouTube, I gambled 4 mil and didn't get the cape. That's why you shouldn't gamble. The Shadow Cape, just buy the Shadow Cape outright if you want to get it. Gambling is always going to end up as a loss. I have no idea how long these queues are. Actually, I don't think I've ever done... I embarrassingly don't think I've ever solo queued for a raid. This is my first ever solo queue. I usually will get an organized team, a link, and just jump into it. So it's going to be a funny experience. Hopefully it's not too bad. Maybe it's really... I don't know what people queue up with. Like, are there people just straight up queuing up with, like, there's Charizard from the storylines? Like, is it that bad? Do people, like, to some extent strategize? Like, we'll have to see. If you fail, Cav and I can help. I almost feel like I should stick to it and really, you know, just have the real average player experience. What do we got? Right, Baynet lead, Beartic. Beartic can be super effective, and Alpha Salamence, that'll be strong against this. I don't know what the Baynet does. Maybe he's got something in mind. Oh, he frisked it. That's huge. That'll be big. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a light screen first things first to help my team. You want to keep your teammates alive as much as possible. It's very, very important. We're going for non-stab Flamethrower with the Salamence, but like it's going to be, honestly, the Salamence is probably the best option here. It's going to be super tanky. If my teammates die, do I ever lose? Do I ever get fucked? Do I ever lose out on like catching? Do you have to, how do you just Pokeball it, right? Essentially, it's a guaranteed catch from what I've heard. Imagine queuing for raids if Patrouski comes up. Yeah, I know. Imagine queuing for raids and you have to carry a fucking cringe content creator. That'd be really frustrating if I was the average player. That would kind of annoy me too, man. I'm gonna set up both screens here, and then I will make a switch. So I set up light screen. I'm gonna set up reflect now. Go ahead and go for that. Let my team just keep getting damage off. The bear took pretty little damage. We saw Rock Slide from Absol, Shadow Ball from Chandelure. Rock Slide from Absol is crazy. And then Thunder from the Galvantula missed. Very lucky to see that. That will hit the Discharge coming out. It's going to do a lot of parry. That did a lot of damage. Wow. The Salamence getting paralyzed is unfortunate. I'm not exactly sure if you're for the last person standing. This raid is low-key, just fire spam. Yeah, this seems pretty easy. We'll see how it goes. However, we haven't really done much damage, but we're not supposed to be doing damage quite yet. We're not surviving either is the only scary thing. My Sableye's still alive. I'm going to switch him out, actually, here over to the Torkoal, just to set up Sun. Is there any reason... I could Will-O-Wisp the Absol to, like, potentially help my teammates. Take less damage. And then just go down naturally. Man, that may be worth it. But am I going to kill it with AoE damage anyway? I don't know if I actually want to... I almost want to keep my Sableye to possibly recover in the future. So I'm going to just hard switch over to Torkoal. I kind of want to keep my Sableye around. Bug Buzz doing 21 to my Torkoal. That's fine. I really just want to set up Sun for the most part. And I'm probably going to click Explosion on my Torkoal here to let it die, because I want to be able to get... I have the hero. I'll have max turns of Sun. I want to get my Typhlosion or something in as soon as possible and do as much damage. Got a Fire... That Fire Fang did 4.8. Heat Crash. We got some damage from the teammates. Good work, fellas. Good work. We're getting some... We got a burn on it. We're getting some damage in. My Torkoal's tanking things. That crit only doing 20%. Okay, me and the team is... We're actually kind of doing this. We're actually kind of doing this. The guy Brave Birded the Absol. That's okay. I think my team's doing quite good on us. I'm not upset about it. Could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. Like, look, this guy's got an Alpha. This guy's got a... Rampardos is great. This guy's got an Embor. Honestly, my team is... This... I got a pretty good random queue, I feel like. I feel like I got a pretty good random queue. Who's carrying? Everybody. Everybody's doing great. I feel like everybody's getting some work in. This idiot tried to Giga Drain the Embor. You know, what a noob Raidmon. What a noob NPC. Unbelievable. Head Smash. That's my man. I love a Rampardos clicking Head Smash. That guy's carrying. Whoever that guy is. I love... Head Smash is my favorite move in Pokemon. Big Fat Heads. It's my favorite move in Pokemon. What's the reward for the boss? I think it's just catching the Alphamon, like just the Galvantula, but you get a strange chunk as well. And it's suspected, we don't know for sure, it's suspected that after all of the 7 raids are out, you're going to end up using all the 7 chunks to get a legendary or a mythical encounter. That's what we would do in the past. Like, historically, that's how Shaman is done. You would get like all these different dead flowers or whatever. I did 3.7% off my, or 3.1 on my Typhlosion. I'm honestly so down for that. I was not expecting my Explosion to do any damage. I'm just trying to get it off the field to get keep Sun turns or whatever for my Eruption Typhlosion. I wonder if I should have gone Scarf on this. I don't know if Typhlosion's fast enough. I wonder if I should have put Scarf on this instead of my Darmanitan. I don't know if I'm quite fast enough here, unfortunately. I also can't hit the Chandelure, but that's fine. Okay, we do enough. The Eruption comes out. I do 7.5. Is 7.5 the max? I thought that 10% was the max in raids like this. But I can't imagine I did less than max. With, like, everything up. Cell Low gets paralyzed. Oh, no. It's nerfed new max. 7.5% is the new max damage. Gotcha. Gotcha. 7.5 is max for super effective. 6% for neutral damage. Gotcha. Okay, I have 5 Pokemon left. He's at like 50% HP. I don't know how many Pokemon my teammates have left. It's getting a little dicey, but I think we finally set up our damage, so hopefully we're fine. If we get some bad luck with the paras, we could get fucked here. That would be unfortunate. A big Night Slash gets off against me. That's not great. Maybe I should have brought more fire damage memers. I would have thought that we could have. I think we're fine. We got to just start doing max damage. My bro brought in a Basculin. He is cooking. Hit the head smash. Please click head smash on Basculin. Please click head smash. That would go so hard. I'm not doing any damage here, unfortunately. Maybe I should have just gone for the flamethrower. Bug Buzz comes out, killing my Typhlosion. I'm gonna be honest, guys. We may not be doing enough damage with the randoms, but that's okay. Average random queue experience, Basculin. Bro is cooking. I believe in him. He can do it. We're cooking. 07 Basculin. Yeah, salute the Basculin. Absolute soldier. What did he click on the Basculin? Did he click like Surf? I didn't see what he clicked. If he clicked Head Smash, I'm here for it. Actually based. I still have Sun up. I'm going to go Darmanitan while I can. I set up. I'm getting max damage off. Farfetch coming in hot. Level 62 Tyranitar coming in. He's gonna change my weather. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We still do max damage. Oh, lads, classic. We still do max damage. We still do max damage. It's fine. It doesn't actually matter. Copium. That's okay. Easy mistake to make. 5 head. I get it, dude. Easy mistake to make. This is the best. I am learning what it is like to random queue for raids. We are not winning this, are we, boys? Should I just... I feel like previously trying to protect your teammates via like reflect in light stream was good. I don't know if this... I feel like I might need to go full damage. I feel like we just did not do damage. My team just did not do damage at all. This is peak content. It's something. It's something for sure. I feel like we just didn't do any damage. I'm gonna go... Okay, we can bring in Rampardos and get the special defense boost from the Sandstorm. My teammate was actually Giga Brain the whole time. Now, why are you bringing in Arcanine now? Okay, we're cooked. I think I just head smash. If I miss this head smash, we're cooked. We go for Flamethrower through the sand. Would have been better a second ago, unfortunately. Discharge comes out first. Bug Buzz on the Watchhog. Poor Watchhog. Flamethrower comes out. My bro's Flamethrower from Arcanine did 3.6% damage. Ooh. 7.4 from my head smash. Bro is charging. Uh-oh. Everyone's cooking. Who's gonna eat? I fear they ate. This is a cooked match, bro. Tailwind might actually be necessary for some reason. No one is bringing EV trained Mons. I'm all here to not meme on the casual player. If you're not like EV training your Pokemon, if you're not like doing the bare minimum before going into a team based environment, that's unfortunate. What are you gonna do? You can't control your teammates, but definitely unfortunate. Are our screens still up? Is it ever worth to go? Light screen wear off. I think I do go Sableye really quick here to reset up screens. I wonder if it's worth to just bring up a hyper setup mon, like how I would do previous events. Obviously, this is a really easy raid that should be able to be beaten via just pure damage, but we did not have enough damage. We might still win. Copium. When there's a will, there's a way. One guy's out of Pokemon. T-Tar is at 6 HP. My Sableye is gonna set up screen. Where there is a will, there is a way, fellas. And I believe that there's a way. I'm gonna set up light screen. I feel like the safeguard would have been nice. Chandelure, the Chandelure is gonna come in. It's gonna do... It can only do 7.5. That's if it hits the flame thing as well. The Fire Blast. Oh man, we're gonna learn today, fellas. We are gonna learn today. Is everybody out of Pokemon except for me? I feel like that also might be the case. I don't want to assume. Is it my Chandelure versus the world? Reflect wore off. No, someone else is other Pokemon. Right? Yeah. We got some other soldiers in here. Okay, Chandelure goes. What else we have? Nice. Houndoom. Now that sand is up. Perfect. Unpheasant. It really sucks that we brought out all of our fire types after the weather was switched to... I don't know what... Yeah. We cooked. All we can say is we cooked. Who let him cook? I believe we win this. Unpheasant gets one shot. You brought a flying type to an electric raid. I get paralyzed. I get fucked. I get targeted. Alrighty. I have a lot to improve on. I have a lot I can learn from. Noted. We really just take this with a grain of, you know. GG, run it back. That's all we can do. Close one. It was close. I actually, like... I feel like so many horribly bad decisions were made. And it was still really close. So, like, honestly, like... Not bad. It could have been a lot worse. The journey to defeating the first raid via randomly queuing in teammates will return with another attempt. I'm gonna be honest. After completing this first raid... I am not randomly queuing. I'm getting Rumel. I'm getting Cav. I am not I learned, okay? I learned the struggle. I understand. Now I'm going to escape the struggle, okay? Now I'm gonna keep random queuing Galvantula until I beat it, okay? I will stick for Galvantula. Maybe these guys will just fucking win, but if they win, I don't get the catch, right? So it's still fucked. We'll see. But this guy bought an alpha Galvantula for this? Why? Or has one? I don't understand. The reality is, these are just players who like these. They probably only have so many Pokemon that are above level 65. Like that's they probably just brought whatever Pokemon they had that were high enough level for the high level, which is fair. It makes sense. Do you have the content? I like the idea of trying to solo queue until I win. I think that's really funny. For the first raid, okay, not after. Eventually goes down. Bastiodon versus the world. I believe, dude. The tank mastermind. He just needs to hit him twice for max damage. Come on, Bastiodon. What did he hit him for last time? Let's see. What do you do? Discharge comes out. It does 45%. You brought a Pokemon. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like flame these. I really don't want to, you know. With. Oh, his special defense is really high. Never mind. I'm bad. I'm bad. He knew the strat all along. Good try. Good try, soldiers. It was a solid attempt. I will simply try again. We go back. We learn. We do better, okay? This time, we win. Okay. Attempt number 2. How many attempts does it take to beat the first raid? I can't even choose as a high enough level. Fuck. Okay, the real attempt number 2 begins now. Good luck, fellas. Let's see how this one goes. Wait, this is cheating. Should I... I almost want to, like, unready. Rumel is cheat. He's gonna help. A wild Rumel. He's trying to sneak in to help me with this raid. Let's see how it goes, fellas. Let's see it. Well, now we just get to experiment. What happens if 2 players are, you know, higher level? Oh, wait, that's your shiny Ninetales? Dude, nice fucking flex. Plus you set up Sun? Okay, that's so good. Wait, okay. All of these guys definitely sniped me. Salamence is fine. What's it called? Dude, going Entei here? Entei is good, probably. I didn't think about that. Like, Sycamore Entei probably goes hard. Now I just got sniped by all the good players. Dag nabbit. Never mind. Entei clicked Stone Edge. Never mind. Never mind. Wait a minute. Never mind. I'm not... Okay, only Rumel sniped me. I was like, oh, Entei. Wow, that's so... What a good pick. Why would you not click Fire Stab? Okay, how much damage did he do? In Sun. He did 6%. It's the max you can do without Stab. Yeah, if he clicked any fire move, he would just do 7.5. Anyways, that's okay. That's okay. Here we go. My Archeops dies. That's what I want. Honestly, my Archeops tanking the Thunder is good. That's what I want. I want to set up Tailwind. Tailwind will help us push through a lot of the para. I think I'd just go ahead and head over to Typhlosion. It's so weird that this year they made it so you can't kill the ads. In previous years, you'd be able to like kill the Absol, kill the Chandelure, and like just focus on the raid boss. It actually makes it like way harder in my opinion. Yeah, a lot of people don't know the 6.75. Yeah. So for those who don't know, it's a good point. It's good to teach that, right? If you attack with a super effective move, you can do up to 7.5 damage, 7.5%. But if you don't, you can only do up to the max damage you can do is different. I think I just clicked Flamethrower here. I feel like in Sun, I do 7.4. I feel like in Sun, Flamethrower is better because I'm going to take damage. And like I think it's better to actually just Flamethrower versus Eruption. Okay, we got the Sacred Fire. He misclicked. The Sacred Fire goes hard. He wanted to flex to like show us like, oh, even if I miss the Stone Edge, it's fine. He was just based. He was just based like that. Man, we are cooking now. We're actually doing damage. Rumel made this fight infinitely easier. I like the Flamethrower pick over the Eruption. Typhlosion lives, and I get another attack off with it. That would be so good. Just like getting 2 attacks off with the Typhlosion would get so much value. So you have another attack left? He does. Okay, that's dead. They get so many attacks. So many attacks. All right, the next crew is Quillfish, Volcarona, Rotom Wash. The Galvantula has Giga Drain, right? Okay. I think maybe this is the strat. Can you link up with only one other person and then random queue? obviously I only have one experience of random queue and then one experience of essentially dual linking. It seems that you can't. That kind of sucks. Maybe you just try to solo queue with a friend, because like it seems like the strat is it's honestly difficult for a lot of people to find a 4-man team. That's a lot of other friends and people that play. It's a lot, right? You can find other people in my Discord who have teams. Like if you join my Discord and try to find a group there, it's gonna be a lot better. But I feel like even if you can just find one person, 2v fight, like 2 people fighting the boss with like a strategy in mind, does so much work comparatively. Just like that difference versus solo randomly queuing is solo single player randomly queuing is even worse than I thought it was. I'm not gonna lie. That was hell, because there's just so much. There's only so much you can do. There's a reason why I don't really like team games that much. I don't like things being out of my control. That was brutal. This is gonna be a much better. I feel like we take the win here. Did my vault live here? I think it did actually. Did it miss? Did I get lucky? I don't know. I think maybe it was only at the right side. Okay. We should be fine. We should be able to for sure win, I feel like, here. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but just having one other person queue into me made this fight totally 100% different. That's also true. I feel like the longer you wait, I'm queuing into the first raid on day 4, right? A lot of the hardcore players who care about raids are doing that day 1. So honestly, a message to casual players is to maybe queue up those, like, queue up raids as soon as possible. If you queue up Baynet, if you're a solo random casual player, if you queue up Baynet, like in the first few hours, you're probably gonna find the best teammates possible, right? That's honestly a good shout. Good idea to think about. One of my solo queue teammates tried to crunch an ad turn 1, clicked Sunny Day on Aerodactyl turn 2 while sun was up, and then disconnected. I literally just doing this once, but I have gained so much perspective. I did not realize how bad random queuing was. Holy shit. I did it previously. I feel like it didn't seem nearly as bad. This seems like undoable. Like I feel like you can't win. I cannot encourage people enough to either find at least one other friend to try to randomly queue into. Yeah, Gardevoir 63. It's weak to, like, you didn't, I'm sorry. I understand, like, there's a part where it's like, I understand. A lot of players are just trying to get high level Pokemon they have and then just like jump into it. But like you brought in a Pokemon that is getting super effectively attacked by the boss. Like you didn't do the minimal level of preparation. Like you see a bug electric type and brought a psychic type that just hits, like there's just no, like that. I think it's tough because you want to be, it's a mixture, right? You want to be empathetic and understanding to the average player. If it's the mons you have, it's the mons you have, but maybe you shouldn't queue into a team-based activity if you don't have the ability to carry your own end, right? If I had like really bad internet and was constantly disconnecting like every 5 minutes, I would never queue up for a League of Legends game because that would be a detriment to my team, right? It's okay to admit that sometimes you just can't do things because you don't have the means to do them. When it comes to team-based activities, I take it pretty seriously. Like I really don't like, I personally, the idea of letting down my team is like the saddest thing in the world to me. Like that would devastate me. It seems like some people don't give a fuck. They don't care. They just queue in. They just grab whatever random mons. They hope people will carry them. It feels really fucking cooked. Bro thinks fairy type is out. Okay, that's kind of based actually. A teammate of mine brought a Mantine to a Galvantula raid. That is, stop bringing flying types. Why? Like, yeah, if you're bringing Gyarados, flying types, Mantine to like you're hurting other people. Like it's what's it called? It's like dangerous neglect to the extent where you are hurting other people's time and wasting their time and experiences because you were too, there's a word for this. It's like gross negligence, right? This is just getting like League. This is why I can't play League, because yeah, this sucks. And once again, you have to empathize with the average player. I appreciate you doing your best. And you should never like be nice to them and, you know, just try to help them and do little call outs like, which I'm trying to do, like, you know, don't bring Pokemon who get hit by super effective for bug or electric types to this raid. That should be number 1. Number 2, bring a lot of fire type attacking Pokemon. Bring Sunsetters. Bring prankster screen setters like Sableye can be nice. Tailwind can be nice. A lot of things like this. I didn't think I'd have to tell people to not bring Pokemon that get hit for super effective against the Pokemon, but even if they do super effective damage, it's not really worth it a lot of the time, I feel like. I brought my Archeops specifically to just set up Tailwind and die. That was kind of the goal. And if it lives and gets a head smash off, then sure. But yeah. This is gonna be a close fight. Like, this is gonna be really, really close, which is kind of crazy. I'm gonna bring my Torkoal here. We already have Sun. I'm just gonna hit Flamethrower, I think, on my Torkoal. And try to do as much as possible here. It's gonna be close. All right, there we go. This raid was able to get beat, but I'm not gonna lie, only because I had someone else who is in my community, in my streams, and is good at the raids. If this was purely a random queue and Rumel was replaced with anybody else there, I wouldn't have beaten this in a million years. I cannot encourage you guys enough. Do not solo random queue into raids. I did not realize it was this bad. This is really bad. People are grossly negligent to the point where they are hurting others, which is unfortunate. You want to be nice to them? Do not be mean to them. If I find out people are like shitting on people, you're banned from my community. I don't want that, right? Try to like give little tips, try to give advice. It sucks that people are grossly negligent at times, but you can't really like control them, right? So you just kind of move on to do the best you can. I really recommend, by doing the best you can, find someone, at least one person, to duo queue with, by just trying to join the same raid. It'll show you in the thing. Don't ready up if you can't or whatever. And then what's it called? Try to find a team. I think joining my Discord and finding a team. Like, I picked up my first strange chunk. That's awesome. That was much more brutal than I expected. I do not recommend anybody to solo queue. That seemed really brutal. To be honest, I think you're exaggerating a bit. Very possible. I only did, I guess, one solo queue, and then the second solo queue, once again, all the other teammates were like not great, but Rumel was there to hopefully, like, that would have been possible without Rumel. Without Rumel, it was really impossible. I think you just got a bit unlucky. I don't think I saw like too much crazy unluck, but I get what you're saying. If you think I'm being exaggerating, that's fine. I don't like super disagree with that. I don't have that much of a test, but how much money did you get? 0 money. Well, some XP candies. Mostly just get the you're not doing raids for Pokeyen. You're doing it for the strange chunks for the possible legendary encounter at the end of all 7 of them. So there we go. I am not going to be queuing randomly for any more raids from here on out. That was a nightmare. I don't recommend it. I recommend finding a team. That's all I have to say. Hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. Hopefully you don't think I'm being too harsh. Hopefully it's a middle ground thing. You want to understand and empathize on the average player, but there's a bunch of average players who are also putting in thought and effort and trying their best, right? Who aren't bringing things like Gardevoir, right? That's important. So that's all I want to say on that. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, if it was helpful. Dislike if you did not enjoy it, think it was too harsh. That's fine. Subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon videos and follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. ET. You can also support my channel by going above and beyond with YouTube memberships, Twitch Prime, Twitch subs, and PayPal stuff. I'm not ending streams, ending a video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day and good luck on your raids. I am sorry to anyone solo queuing. If you are solo queuing, you probably know where I'm coming from. This is brutal. Hey, what's up? Patrouski here, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me, and if your name is listed here, that means you went above and beyond and supported the channel financially, which allows me to even be here and have the time to do this. So thank you so very much.